Cancer is caused largely today, well, this much of it is genetic, very little is if you're carrying a BRCA1 or 2, a defective gene, which is possible, but it still doesn't mean you're going to get cancer. But most of it is not genetic. Most of it is actually driven by epigenetics, and that's what people need to understand. There is a difference. If genetics is your computer, if it's the hardware, then epigenetics is the software. And we all know that the software drives the hardware. It is really the brains. That's what epigenetics is, and that's what cancer is. So the 5 things are the right diet. If you don't do the right diet, you're not going to get there. It's very difficult to get there. You can't do this much right and eat at Burger King and drink Coca-Cola and milkshakes and French fries. So it's the right diet, it's the right supplementation, it's the right water, it's the right detoxification, critical, as we talked earlier about, and exercise, and the right exercise for those people who are able to do it. We drink the right water because the right water, the right ionized water heals. Our bodies are electric. Our cells run at a certain millivoltage, and if they're not there, you're sick. You're acidic and you're inflamed. Most people are that way today because they've got chronic sickness and disease. So we have to change that. There's not many ways to change that. How do you change the millivoltage in a cell? Used to be you eat a raw, vegan, organic diet because vegetables are very, very alkaline. Alkaline, millivoltage, they work together. And so, and many say are exactly the same thing. But now the best way to do it is through a specific kind of ionized water that runs at -300 to -800 millivolts, and it will raise that cell voltage. If you don't raise the cell voltage to 50, -75, you're not going to heal. You need that voltage to heal. And so very few people know about that. Dr. Jerry Tennant wrote a couple books on healing is voltage. I encourage everyone to read those, and you'll understand why this ionized water, and I promote specifically Kangen water because I have not seen anything that is comparable to date. And you'll be able to understand how it works. And the common layperson can get that, and they can understand how it works, but it's incredibly important.